False Lake is a great destination for North Carolina residents who want to enjoy a weekend at the lake, some hiking, being out on the water. It's also the primary source of drinking water for the city of Raleigh, North Carolina. And I'm standing on it. This isn't good, guys. So North Carolina is currently experiencing the most severe drought since 2007. I mean, this is a lake, look at this. This is supposed to be covered in water. I don't know how well you can see this, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm supposed to be literally in the water, which is crazy. And over here, there's some water, which is over there. You can see a little bit of water out that way. But yeah, there's not much out there. I'm gonna get the drone out and see if I can see what I can see. This is the portion of the lake bed that I'm currently in right now. So yeah, over here to this side, you can see, oh wow. Wow, dude. The lake is so dry. You can even see out that way, it's just so dry everywhere. Actually, it looks like the most water there is like here. Yeah, just about 1,000 feet from where I'm standing, maybe. If you look at the whole lake, it's just so dry. What's up? The hell was that? Did you hear those gunshots? So the rainfall has been lower than it should be, or lower than average, since about August of last year. I think the Raleigh, North Carolina area has received like 20 inches less than average of rainfall since August. And normally it's raining here like throughout the entire spring. So this has been pretty crazy. Various counties that cover the Triangle area are all currently classified as being in extreme droughts. And I know the city of Raleigh has implemented some water restrictions. Durham is going to start water restrictions on Monday. It's currently Saturday, June, what day is it? June 13th. Durham is starting their water restrictions on June 15th. And we were also in a fire ban, I think about a month ago. Started like around the end of April, maybe. I don't think the fire ban is currently in effect, but we're just a few weeks away from July 4th, which is the holiday that celebrates the United States independence. This year is also the semi-quincentennial, the 250th anniversary of the United States, which means people are ready to see their display of fireworks. People are ready to go buy fireworks and shoot them off in their backyards and in the streets. And what the hell was that? Oh, I just got trolled by a bee, a giant carpenter bee. Yeah, this is the holiday where we shoot giant balls of fire into the air. And with the entire ground being a tinderbox, I don't think that's a good idea. So if this keeps up and if we don't get any rain, there might be a fire ban on the 4th of July. And I don't know what that means for celebrations, but it can't be good. So when do we get rain? Well, according to my weather app that I've been looking at, we were supposed to get rain every day since Thursday. Today's Saturday, and I don't know, guys. It doesn't look like we're gonna get any rain. Now it's very hot here. It's very humid right now too. Yesterday it got up to about 100 degrees, and the humidity, the dew point is like 70 degrees, something like that, which means there's some activity in the atmosphere happening. I'm not a meteorologist, but my understanding is that it makes it more likely to have isolated storms, small pockets of storms that build up and pour down a bunch of rain and then dissipate. And so that's happened in a couple of places around the Raleigh area. But the problem right now, is if we take a look at the ground is so dry right now and hard. It's really hard. And so what happens is when it rains, first of all, like we need sustained amounts of rain to like fill up, this entire lake back to where it's supposed to be. But when it starts raining a lot again, because the ground is hard and so dry, it's not going to soak up the water readily. So it's going to take sustained rains, and it's more susceptible to flooding, which is going to be a problem if it does rain a lot. Really cool though, being out on a dried lake bed that's like been so recently dried, because you see all of this interesting vegetation. Like these are clearly, you know, underwater plants that are going, which is kind of cool. You don't see that every day, but it's also scary. Again, because this is like I'm literally standing on what's supposed to be Raleigh's primary source of drinking water. I'm just reading this off of a couple of news stories online. They say that this lake, False Lake, is under 70% of its normal water level. And back in April, it was around the mid 80%. So since April, we've lost about 10 to 15% of the water level on this lake. Look at all this greenery here. That's cool. So the city of Raleigh only got, the city of Raleigh only got about 1.5 inches of rain during the month of May. And I mentioned water restrictions. So for example, some of the stuff that you can't do right now, and there have been hundreds of violations of this in the city of Raleigh, but like you're not supposed to irrigate crops by spraying them. You're only allowed to water your grass and your plants during the hours of, I think, 8 p.m. and 8 a.m., so overnight, late in the evening, early in the morning. And you can only do it by hand. You can only do it like with a hose or with a hand sprayer. So hopefully we're gonna get some rain, some sustained rain. And you know, what's funny is I don't even like the rain. I don't like rainy days because I can't get outside and do fun things outside. But I'm missing it right now because it is really hot and it is really dry everywhere. And I'm lucky, I live in the suburbs and we have a larger water supply right now. So we're not quite in such a dire position as Raleigh is right now, but you can see this is just insane. It's not looking good. All right, we'll see what happens. See you soon.